Charles Darwin, 12 February 1809, April 19, 1882. English naturalist, geologist, and biologist. Charles Darwin quotes,
"Freedom of thought is best promoted by the gradual illumination of men's minds, which follows from the advance of science. To kill an error is as good a service as, and sometimes even better than, the establishing of a new truth or fact. It is always advisable to perceive clearly our ignorance. I am not the least afraid to die. We are not here concerned with hopes or fears, only with truth as far as our reason permits us to discover it. False facts are highly injurious to the progress of science, for they often endure long, but false views, if supported by some evidence, do little harm, for everyone takes a salutary pleasure in proving their falseness, and when this is done, one path towards error is closed, and the road to truth is often at the same time open. We are always slow in admitting any great change of which we do not see the intermediate steps. The very essence of instinct is that it's followed independently of reason. The loss of these tastes for poetry and music is a loss of happiness, and may possibly be injurious to the intellect and more probably to the moral character by enfeebling the emotional part of our nature. We will now discuss in a little more detail the struggle for existence. Nevertheless, so profound is our ignorance, and so high our presumption, that we marvel when we hear of the extinction of an organic being, and as we do not see the cause, we invoke cataclysms to desolate the world or invent laws on the duration of the forms of life. A scientific man ought to have no wishes, no affections, a mere heart of stone. In conclusion, it appears that nothing can be more improving to a young naturalist than a journey in distant countries. Natural selection almost inevitably causes much extinction of the less improved forms of life, and induces what I have called divergence of character. A fair result can be obtained only by fully stating and balancing the facts and arguments on both sides of each question. But a plant on the edge of a desert is said to struggle for life against the drought, though more properly it should be said to be dependent upon the moisture, whilst man, however well behaved, at best is but a monkey shaved. I have always maintained that, excepting fools, men did not differ much in intellect, only in zeal and hard work, and I still think there is an eminently important difference. Often a cold shudder has run through me, and I have asked myself whether I may have not devoted myself to a fantasy. I have tried lately to read Shakespeare, and found it so intolerably dull that it nauseated me. I am dying by inches from not having anybody to talk to about insects. Ignorance more frequently begets confidence than does knowledge.